57 years old. It's been a long time since I've been a teenager. I haven't thought about that. But think about back when I was 15. Growing up, I had a pretty good childhood. I didn't want for anything. My parents raised me in church. Uh, so, they taught me right from wrong. Uh, Now, when I got on up into my teenage years, I tried to be rebellious a little bit, but that's just normal teenage stuff. That's what teenagers do. But if I could go back to when I turned 15, I remember when I turned 15. I thought, well, I can't wait till I'm 16 and I can drive. I got my learners at 15. I remember my parents teaching me, how to drive, and the excitement that I felt driving my car down the road. But back in them days, we were already driving cars. I mean, we drove cars to the store at 12 and 13 years old. The law never did anything to us, so we was raised up driving tractors on the farm. But I can tell myself something years old. I knew growing up that I played around in school. I wasn't serious with it. I didn't like school, and I didn't like to read, and I'm still not too fond of it. But I would tell myself to buckle down. You know, I tried to grow up real fast. I thought, well, I'm 15. I can't wait till I turn 16. When I turn 16, I can't wait till I turn 17. I would tell myself to slow down. Take one day at a time. That time goes by quick. I'm 57 years old, and time does go by quick. So I would tell myself to slow down and enjoy life. Enjoy the time that I have with my parents. Enjoy the time that I have with my siblings and my family members. Instead of, because one day you look back, you're gonna miss that, and you do. You look back and you miss that. But I never was like I say, a trouble kid. I didn't get in too much trouble. I got in my fair share of trouble, but not too bad. It wasn't bad stuff. But and I would tell myself, I remember my parents carrying me to church, and I didn't like church at that time. I didn't see why we had to go every Sunday, but I appreciate it now. I myself now am as a assistant pastor uh, of a church in Willacoochee, Georgia. I appreciate how they raised me now, but then I did not. And I would tell myself to pay attention more in church and get to know Jesus sooner than I did, and life would have been a whole lot easier uh, with God in my life at that time. It would have been because growing up, I thought uh, I was a little overweight. I got made fun of in school, and I didn't like some people that I went to school with. I didn't like my school because I got picked on. I got made fun of because of my weight and because of my teeth. So, and I made it a point I built a wall around myself, in other words, to not let anybody hurt me. And I would tell myself, it's okay, let your guard down. It's okay to let that wall down. I see it now, but I didn't see it back then. And I don't care too much about what people think about me now, but back then I did. And I would tell myself, it doesn't matter what people think about you. It's how you feel about yourself and how God feels about you, what He thinks about you. That's the only thing that matters. And I would tell myself that. Uh, so, but other than that, I had a pretty good life. I had a pretty good childhood. I had a pretty good teenage life. And I thank God for my parents that I did have. But I looked around at most of the kids that I did go to school with at that age, and some of them was rebellious, some of them was in and out of trouble, and and in and out of jail, and I didn't care for that lifestyle. So, there were a few things that I would do different, and but majority is I did pretty good. I had a good lifestyle, and so and that's about it. A boring life is what I had.